Hello, good morning, welcome back to another vlog. I don't know if it will be weekly, it will be a few days. I'm just going with the flow at the moment. So if you would have seen the last two videos, the vlog was very long, and then there was the cast on party day vlog, and today's bank holiday Monday, so I hope you all have a lovely day if you've got it off. I have been editing and uploading this morning, but last night I did say in my cast on vlog that I was going to cast on the other two things that I wanted to get on the needles. I did one last night, and I'm not really happy with the yarn, so I was using this yarn here and I cast on the Luzerne pattern. Now the pattern's really nice, it's easy, and I probably will do it in a different yarn, but it's a twisted rib. So here it is. It looks like this. So this is one of the shoulder straps. I think it starts like here, and then it goes down, and then you stop doing this twisted rib and it's just stocking stitch. But I don't think this yarn is very good for this pattern. It's got lots of neps in it and stuff. So I don't really know what to do with this yarn. I don't know. If you've got any ideas, let me know. I will probably not cast on this yarn again just yet. So yeah, I'm undecided. I do really like the pattern, but I haven't got any. It is a DK pattern and I haven't got any like cotton type yarn that I can cast it on, because I think it would be better in a lightweight yarn instead of just a acrylic. So yeah, that is progress, but I'm going to rip it back. It didn't take me that long, but it's just, the yarn is not the best fit for the pattern. So yeah, I will be ripping that back. I was thinking of trying to start the streamline tee to see if that makes it any better, because the gauge is thicker as well. Well, this is on a 3mm needle, so I might later on just do the bottom ribbing of the streamline tank and see how that is knitting up on a bigger gauge. We'll see. If not, then that yarn will definitely not be knitted up this week. Also, I do want to start a tee with one of the 3 sets of yarns that I've got over on my desk. I haven't wound them yet, but I might have a little think about what I want to do. So that might get cast on this week at some point. I don't know when. But I do currently have 12 whips. So I can roll the dice. I can choose my whip for the week and we'll go with that, basically. I'm not going to roll the dice right now. We are going to go out soon, get some shopping and bits, and some dinner. So
bank holiday.
Yeah, it's bank holiday, so shops will shut earlier today. So I will roll the dice in a bit, and well, probably later once I get back, and we'll see what project that rolls. I will be rolling for the cross stitch project as well, so I've got one of each on the go. So yeah, that's basically what's been happening this morning. So I will let you know what happens with that yarn, and how that works up. So if that does become another whip, that's 13 whips. And then
Sounds painful.
and then if I've got the other thing cast on, that's 14. The problem with that is the dice goes from 12 to 16. So do I put a couple away until stuff's cast off, or do I cast on another 2 to make it 16? Or what I could do is I do have a cozy memory blanket that is not in my whip list because I haven't worked on that for a long while, and I have my socks and my muscle bra, so I could add that as well to make it up to the 16. And the chances of that being rolled, obviously 1 in 16, that might be what I do, because I don't feel like I want to cast anything else on at the moment. There's nothing really calling out to me, so we'll see. We'll see how by the end of this week, if I've got another 2 things cast on, I'll add the cozy memory blanket and possibly the muscle bra or the socks or something like small to get done. I think that's what I'm going to go with, because I really don't want to cast on anything else at the moment. So we're going to go out and get some shopping. I'll let you know how I get on with the yarn, and I'll speak to you later. Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday and I thought I would roll the dice. I didn't do it yesterday in the end. So what did we do yesterday? We went and got some shopping, and then come home, and Ian put a shelf up in the bedroom above the door. So he's got so many pairs of trainers now, and he's bought, or he's ordered online, some clear boxes to then put on the shelf with these shoes on. So for some reason our flat gets so dusty, like ridiculously dusty. I don't know what it is or anything. Yeah, so anything that we leave places for a little while just gets thick dust. So I'm constantly dusting the shelves, dusting the bedside tables, my little makeup bit by the door, on top of the tall boy and stuff. I'm always dusting. And if there's something up there and the dust gets embedded, it's just a pain in the arse to get it out. So we've said that having his shoes in boxes would be better. So he's ordered some boxes. I don't know when they're coming or anything, but yeah, so he did that yesterday. Then we had some dinner. By the time we had dinner, I had a shower. Then I sat down and I did some cross stitch. So I did a little bit more on the gnome, which is here, still in the frame. So I did, I finished the white hair on this side. I just had a little bit here to do. But then I put in this dark pink here. So it's like, it's acting like a shadow, basically, this dark pink. So that is what I did. I've still got the yellow to put in here. And the hat has got the light pink, white and yellow in it. It's got like flowers on it. So yeah, that is as far as I've got on that. So I'm going to roll the dice and I'm going to see what project it pulls, and if it doesn't pull this, I am going to pull it away. I know it's only got the tiniest amount left to do, but I still might put it away because I want to work on something else. So I've got my phone here. Let me get my whip list up. I think I might have to change my whip list. So on here, on the cross stitch one, I haven't got the gnome. So one of the options that I've got is new. So I'm going to change that to the gnome to keep it at a 4-sided dice. So yeah. Right, I have put in all of my new whips. You can't see that, it's really bright, but I have put in all of my new whips. Also, yesterday I was explaining about this yarn. I still haven't cast anything on, and I probably won't for now. I'm going to work on the 12 that I've got, and I'm going to have a little think about the tea that I want to do. I was thinking about, Mandy mentioned about the summer sorbet tea, which is quite a basic tee. It's raglan, so I was thinking maybe that, give that a try. That might happen, because I did look at the pattern, and yeah, so that might happen at some point. I'm just not 100% sure yet. So, but for this yarn, I really do like it, but it's a bit too bumpy for the pattern that I was using. So if I can get a bit that is a good example, so like here, it just, and that's the way it's supposed to be. Is that focusing or not? It's just like, it just was not working for the pattern that I chose for it. So and that is another pattern that I do definitely want to cast on, because it is really nice, and it was working up really nice. So right, let's open the Dice app. I'm going to actually close the app and reopen it. So here is the Dice app. I don't know whether you can see that or not. It's really bright, but so 2, 3, 2 is the Whitmore, so that's really exciting because it's right here in front of me, because I stole the needles out of it. Or did I? I stole the needles out of it, but I put the correct size needles on it, ready to do the body. So that's really exciting. I can get some of this done this week. And the other dice was a 3, which is the coffee sampler. So that's quite nice as well, because I haven't worked on that for a while. The only problem with the coffee sampler is it's a paper pattern. I have put it into my knit companion, but I'm thinking I might just photocopy some of the pattern and then I can highlight it as I go. I think that might be better. But yeah, so they are the projects that I'm going to be working on this week. So yeah, do you know what? Yesterday I found a game on my phone, and all I was doing was playing the game on my phone, and I was really enjoying it. And I was like, should I roll the dice? And I was like, no, I'll just play the game on my phone. And I think sometimes we pressurise ourselves to get stuff done, especially people that film or podcast or vlog. You put a little bit of pressure on yourself, thinking, oh, I'm going to have progress on stuff for people to see. But just do what you want to do in the moment, because that is the best thing. Because pressurising yourself to do something will just make you feel like you don't want to do it. So yeah, that's my little bit for today. Right, so I'm going to get that project out of that hoop, get my coffee sampler into the hoop. I don't know whether I'll work on that today or not, but as long as I've got it ready, that's the main thing. So yeah, right, I'm going to do that. I do have my Zoom this morning, so that's in about an hour, and I'm going to get my bits ready. I'm just catching up with some YouTube. I am so far behind on stuff. Also, I was in the loft yesterday getting the shelf out for Ian, because not that we have a stash of shelves, but there was 3 shelves in the loft that we had taken down from the bedroom before we put the cube unit up, and there was a white shelf up there as well, so I knew there were shelves up there, and I went looking through the folder for all my patterns, and I found this one. I thought this would, that is probably causing a shadow. I thought this was really cute, and I could make the baby this for the winter. I'm not sure if I've made this before or not. It's from birth to 7 years. I don't think it would suit Amelia. I'm not sure. But, and as you can see at the bottom of this, I used to, many moons ago, I used to advertise patterns like this on Facebook, in groups and stuff, available for me to knit and to sell on to someone. So yeah, the prices are there. I don't do that anymore, obviously, because I feel like if someone asks me to do something, you all know what I'm like. If someone asks me to do something, I just think, oh. Well, if I want to do it off my own back, that's fine. But yeah, this is really cute. I think there are 2 copies of this pattern. Oh no. So it would be knit flat. I don't know if there's a glare, but it would be knit flat. So here you've got the bigger girl's size. Well, I don't know why there's 2 different, to be honest. Normally, like, when they show another picture, it's like short sleeved or got a hood, but I suppose it's showing you it in a bigger size. So yeah, I might do that for the new baby. So once the flax is done, now if the flax doesn't get pulled out for a few weeks, I will pull it out and just work on that in between projects, just because obviously that will need to be done at a certain time. And I've got 12 whips, so there's 1 in 12 chance it could be pulled, but then who knows, it might not be pulled for weeks and weeks and weeks. And that could easily be a holiday project, because it could be really small, easy to do. It's just flax. I'm not putting the ribbon down the garter down the sleeves. It's just going to be a plain striped garment. So anyway, I'm going to get these projects out and I will show you what the coffee sampler looks like, because there is not much of it. I showed you the Whitmore. So yeah, let's get that out of the cupboard. Okay, so this is what the coffee sampler looks like so far. A very blank piece of material with the tiniest little amount in the middle there, as you can see. It's not in the middle of the fabric, which I thought it was, or is it? I'm not sure. Oh, it might be. Oh, it is. I don't know why it's been folded like that. Anyway, it is in the middle, look, as you can see. So I'm going to get this in the hoop, get this ready to work on. I did go round all of the material. You probably can't see that because it's white. And did a zigzag stitch so the material didn't keep doing this. Obviously it's going to do that until it hits the zigzag stitch, but there we go, never mind. I can't snap that either. So I'm going to get this ready to work on at some point, and then the Whitmore. I don't think the Whitmore is going to be a very good Zoom project, I'm not sure. Depending on how engaging I get into conversation and stuff. So we will see. Anyway, I'm going to go and I will speak to you later. Hello, it's now Wednesday and it's 1:15 in the afternoon. I have been busy today, blitzing this place. I have done quite a bit. There is some bits and pieces that still need to be done, but I was like, right, I'm ready to have lunch. I'm ready to sit down. I've put some telly on. I thought I would show you my progress on my Whitmore. So I managed to do all of this lace work yesterday, and I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday or not, but I was on Zoom with Mandy and I was saying, I was explaining that my purple Whitmore I'm doing this in the same size, but that is quite big. Like, it's not massively big, but it's a little bit more oversized than I would want. So we both said about ripping it back, because I had only done the ribbing, ripping it back and doing it in a smaller size. But then we looked and there was 5 inches different. And I was like, that's going to be too much, I think. So I've decided to do this on a 3.5 needle instead of millimetre needle, instead of the called for 4mm needle. So I'm hoping that will give me a better size, but we'll see. So I absolutely love the lace work on this. It's so easy to do. Yeah, I love this pattern. It's just so nice. So I'm going to work on this a little bit more. I also was thinking, but I don't think I'm going to do that now. So I've put the yarn for a tea away at the moment because I've tied it up. So I've put that away for now, and I will cast that on when I feel like it at some point. But I was thinking of maybe rolling the dice again, and having 2 whips a week, just because having a bit of variety. I know I've got the cross stitch, but having a bit of variety throughout the week, I'm not really sure. So I might just carry on with this for this week because it is Wednesday already. I'm hoping to get the lace work done this week, or the yoke done, split for sleeves. But then when it's just knitting round and round, it can get a bit boring. So I'm not sure what to do. But I am happy with just trying to get that done for now. But I think if I pull a project that is just round and round, I might pull another one. I've not decided yet. I had my membership Zoom last night. It was nice chatting to the ladies. So if you are interested in Zooming once a month, I have memberships over on my Ko-fi where you can get perks. You can get a percentage off of stuff in the shop. There will be a Zoom once a month, which is the first Tuesday evening of every month. So yeah, if you're interested in that. But I am going to carry on with this. I absolutely love the colour. It's so nice. It's the Home Bargains Coral. So yeah, I'm going to carry on with that. I'm just watching some YouTube. I've got washing on. I even cleaned up under the bed. I know. I pulled the bed out, pulled it away from the wall, and I hoovered all behind there, and I've steamed the floors. I've reorganised the shelves over there, which I don't think Ian is going to like, but so we have 3 shelves out in our hallway, and one has got the modem on it, one has got the Alexa on it, and the other one on the top used to have the telephone on it, but we haven't had a telephone for many years. And it's got our electric smart meter thing on it, and it had a few ornaments on it. Sometimes I put a wax melter on it, but I've decided to put all them 3 things on the top shelf, and the other 2 shelves use and put our trainers on it, because the floor underneath them 3 shelves just gets full of trainers as we come in and take them off, and I hate it. I really do. But there's nowhere else really to put the shoes. Like, I know we could put them away, but we're in and out every day sort of thing. So yeah, I've done that. I don't think Ian's gonna like it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. So yeah, that is basically it. I think we're going to go to the gym this afternoon. We didn't go yesterday. I think we're going to go this afternoon. So we can at least get 3 days done this week. Yeah. The weather is a mix of grey with a little bit of sunshine every now and again. It's chilly, I must admit, it is quite chilly, but yeah. So I am going to drink the rest of my coffee. There's a little bit in the bottom still, and work more on that, and I shall see you later. Hello, it's now Thursday, and I was right. Ian didn't like my shoe shelf idea. Anyway, we've sort of discussed what we're going to put there. So anyway, I thought I'd show you my knitting. So I have now finished the lace work for my yoke. I have done the last round, and now I just need to do a couple of plain rounds before I split for sleeves, which I could not be happier with. I am over the moon that I've got this done so quickly, and this just goes to show how easy this lace pattern is and how easy it is to read the pattern and read your knitting and everything. It's just, I absolutely love it. So I can't wait to get this split for sleeves and stuff. So I'm hoping it's going to be a bit of a snugger fit, knitting in the smaller size. But I have decided that I am going to put this away just for about an hour, 2 hours or so. And I have just broke into the second ball. So I have got a bit of yarn bath going on here. So the reason I'm going to put this away just for a little while is because I've had enough of knitting on this, and I am going to get my socks out of my handbag and knit on those. Let me go and get them. So these are living in this bag, and this bag does fit in my small handbag, which is perfect really, because I can just fold the top down and it fits in. So I have got one sock done already, and this is it. And then I've got this sock here, which the reason I want to knit on this is because it's getting less and less handbag knitting friendly, because I'm close to the heel. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got about 15 rounds to go before I put in the heel, so I want to do that so then I can put the heel in. The heel normally takes me about 15 minutes to knit. Well, about 20 minutes. About 20 minutes to knit. I can get a heel in a sock pretty quickly. I'm quite used to doing the Fish Lips Kiss heel, so I don't have to think about it. I don't have to count numbers. It is pretty quick for me. So that is what I'm going to do now. I've decided to do that. I do want these socks finished. I really love this colourway. This was a gift from Nancy, this yarn. It's the Dragon Hill Studio Strawberry Shortcake, I think. I have got the yarn band and it's over on my desk. I've got this much yarn left, which is plenty, and then I just pulled a mini from my Mouse Witch Yarns clubs to go with it, and I think it's pretty perfect, this mini, to be honest. I was thinking of going with a bright pink, but I wanted something a bit different, so, and these will be so nice with leggings. I just love the stripe. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do. I am catching up with some YouTube. I am so far behind, but I have watched. What I normally do is people that so I subscribe to lots of channels, and such random channels as well, like knitting, crochet, cross stitch, all the crafty channels. But then I watch urban exploring, I watch hauls, I watch day in the lives, daily vlogs, all different types of things. And what I normally do is I watch the people that I regularly watch every single week first, and then I sort of scroll back and then find other people to watch. So yeah, that's what I normally do. Like, so in our little friends group, if one of us put a video up, I go and watch that straight away, and then I go and find other people to watch, because I like to keep updated with people. So I'm just watching Teresa Little Stitcher. She's a cross stitcher, it's Floss Tube, and so I'm just watching her at the moment. She does lots of big massive pieces, beads, lots of stuff that I would never even dream of even starting. So yeah, I've woke up today with a beauty spot. It's not, it's just a spot. But yeah, never mind. So I'm going to do that, and then I doubt I'm going to go to the gym today. We didn't go yesterday because of reasons that I don't really want to discuss on here. And then tomorrow I've got a meeting at 2 o'clock. So we'll see how things go tomorrow. Ian wants to get a shoe cupboard for that corner. And I'm not sure. I don't know what to do. Because the internet and all the wires and everything are down there. So we'll see. We'll see. We've got a parcel that's gone missing. It was supposed... Well, it says it was delivered on Sunday. Can't find it anywhere. They've got back to Ian's parcel. They've got back to Ian and said, can you check the post office and your neighbour? Number one, the post office isn't open on a Sunday, so it won't be there. And our neighbours, if they had taken it in, they would have given it to us by now. And sometimes if they can't get into the gate at the front, they drop it off at, it's like a vinyl, it's like a little shop. It used to be the carpet shop. We still call it the carpet shop. It's only very small, but it's now like, they print t-shirts, do vinyl stickers and all stuff like that. And they sometimes take parcels in, but they're not open on a Sunday either. So, yeah. I don't know where it's gone. It's really annoying because now Ian will have to either chase it, get a refund, or it resent, and it's just a pain, but never mind. I'm going to do some lunch in a minute. It's 12:30. The housework that I did yesterday took a toll. I haven't done any today. I potted around, but I haven't done any like deep clean or anything. I have put some stuff on my Vinted though. I've sorted out a load of clothes yesterday, and I've put some stuff on my Vinted, just a couple of dresses. Ian had an old shirt and a pair of trousers that no longer fit him, so I've put them on there. What I normally do is leave them on there for a week, and then if they don't sell, I'll just take them around the charity shop. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go and stop rambling and make some lunch. I don't know what. I don't know what I can be bothered to do. I'll go and have a look. I'll let you know if I remember. Hello, good afternoon. It's Friday. I thought I'd come on and end the vlog. I can't remember what the last thing I vlogged was, but was it last night? The night before? Can't remember. I can't remember. Anyway, it is Friday, and I am pleased to say that I have completed the yoke for my jumper. So I've now just got to split the sleeves. So I've done the extra rows just after the lace work. I absolutely love it. The colour is so nice as well. I'm really looking forward to getting it split and a bit more worked on. Now I was going to pick something else once I had finished this, but it was last night I worked on this, but I'm just going to wait because I have been working on something else. So this week the coffee sampler was pulled from rotation, which looks like this. It is a Lanate kit. There's no name on it or anything, but it is fully kitted. And I'm working on this middle section here. And I will insert a picture of what it was like when I started. And this is what I've got so far. All I've got to do on this coffee cup now is put the little yellow border around this saucer. So there's like a yellowy mustard colour around the edge of the cup, and that is also on the edge of the saucer, and that is that cup complete. And then I need to put the words and then the border around it. So I thought I would just work on this for this afternoon. Have done no knitting today, or have I? No, I haven't done any knitting today. Had a few things to sort out this morning, and then I had a meeting I had to go to this afternoon. And so yeah, I worked on this when I got back. I'm just doing some dinner. And I'm really pleased with progress. I can't tell you how many stitches I've done because I've put it, it's a paper pattern, it's massive, and I've just taken a picture of the bit that I'm working on and put it into Procreate so I can then just scrub out the picture of the bits that I've done. So that's how I'm working on this, but hey ho, it is what it is and it's working. So yeah, I'm really pleased, and I really am enjoying using this lap stand. That was the scissors. I'm enjoying using the lap stand. The gap for the scissors is a bit big, but once it's up on the shelf it's okay. I'm going to try and get the yellow done tonight, and then that's that. And I'm going to have a look at the, it's all backstitch, the wording. I don't know how well you will see that. The amount of times that I'm looking at this and I want to enlarge it. It's terrible, but you can see there's writing on that, so yeah, that will be fun. We'll see how that goes, but I have enjoyed it so far. That's the buzzer for dinner. So after I have completed this section, I might do this bit up here, or possibly this bit down here. Now it's 27 count even weave, and I find it really hard to count more than 5 stitches away. I know it's terrible, but here is the chart. You're not going to get anything from that, so yeah, that's the chart, and it's a bit skew-if anyway. I might have to use this to do the back stitch, but we'll see. But that's how far I've got. So yeah, I've knit a little bit on my socks. I've got the heel in the other day, and that was about it. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall see you all in the next video. Bye guys.